A real man will leave you. They're not going to argue with you. They're not going to beg with you. They're not going to plead with you. You will get a warning at best. And if it's no changed behavior, they're out.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Now today we have our sister, the queen, Danica Marie. Dope discussions. Go and like and subscribe and support her channel. She has a lot of great content. Shout out to her, the queen, Danica. But what she's saying here is absolute facts. Nothing but facts. A real man, especially men of the highest value, usually will leave you. Why? Because a lot of times these men understand their worth. These men understand what they bring to the table. They're not dusties. They're not bums. They're not Ronquavius, Doncavius, Pukiavius. This is not Joanne. This is Mark. Jeremy, an upstanding individual who knows himself, who's worked to bring himself to a certain level, he's worked to bring himself to a certain standard in life. He's worked to get to this level. And he put in a lot of work to get there. So now when he's at this level, he's not going to settle for anybody that's going to treat him any less than like when he was at a lower level. He's worked himself to be a respectable man and he wants to be respected. So in a relationship, quick break guys, I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. The link is in the description below and in the comment section as well. Let's get this money, guys. That man doesn't get the necessary respect that he feels he deserves and he knows that he needs and should be getting. He has no problem exiting that relationship, exiting that situation, because he knows himself. He loves himself. He respects himself. He understands that I can do better. I deserve better. I should be getting better. That's the reason why he's quick to abort. Evacuate. Abort, abort, abort. Get out of there. He's done. And that's the type of man that a lot of women, they like because they can't control them, but at the same time, they don't like because they can't control them. Women oftentimes try to control these men and try to make them stay and, manipulate them from leaving because she knows that these are the best type of men. These are the highest quality, highest value of the men. But the price to pay that comes with dealing with those type of men is understanding that one, they have a lot of options. And two, they will leave you. They will. They will leave you. Absolutely. Any person who understands their value, any person who understands their worth, who loves themselves, who respects themselves, will never stick around for anybody treating them less than themselves. They will never tolerate that. They'll always put their foot down. They'll always check you and be like, listen, you're not going to talk to me like this. You're not going to treat me like this. He might give you a warning. Sometimes they'll give you a warning. Sometimes they might not even say nothing. It might just be straight ghosting. Casper, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where he at? Gone. off to the next girl. And this is a big reason why a lot of women can't really keep these kind of guys, because they don't have the necessary respect for men in general. They still want to play the same games that they play with Pookie, Rontavious, John Quavius, Ray Ravius. They want to play those same games with all the guys, but that's the thing. Every guy is different. And with the differences of men that you're dealing with comes the difference of tolerations. There's going to be certain men that tolerate the disrespect. There's going to be certain men that tolerate the stress, the frustration that you're giving them, the combativeness, the argument, everything. They're going to tolerate that, but not high value men. Real men who respect themselves are not going to tolerate that. They're not going to stick around for the BS. They'll maybe give you one chance. Even if they give you one chance, a lot of times they probably won't even give you a chance. So these type of men are always leaving, to be honest, because they know themselves. They understand themselves. They're trying to create a path in life that is high value just as much as they are high value. They want to create a path in life of quality, of high quality individuals, success, happiness, and comfort. And if you can't meet his standards, you can't even treat him with the level of respect in which he feels he deserves, you're not going to be able to keep that man. Usually the ones who are able to keep the men are usually the ones who have the respect for those men, are usually the women who know how to treat those men. Because how you treat a man will determine if that man will stay with you. The treatment that men receive is very important to those men. It's very important. Because from that treatment, he will know whether he's being respected or disrespected. And every man has different levels of respect that they're willing, that they're looking to get. We all have different respect levels, and women have to understand the type of men you're dealing with when you're dealing with them. You have to understand the boundaries. You have to understand what you can do and what you cannot do. And what you cannot do, you have to tread very lightly around these type of men. Dealing with these type of men is kind of like walking on eggshells to a certain degree, because they always, have the willingness to leave, the willingness to abort, the willingness to cut you loose, cut you off. You're done. Done, diddy, done. You're done. That's it. There's going to be little to no excuse. And sometimes maybe these guys will give you a chance. A lot of times they won't. And that a lot of times is what leaves these women to have resentment, to regret losing these type of men, because you understand that these men are the best kind of men. And the fact that they're so quick to leave is because they're high value. They're very high value. They have a lot of high quality traits, features, resources. Usually the best things that you'll get in life are usually the things that are the hardest to get and the hardest to keep. Those are the best things in life that you'll ever have. Usually if something is easy to get, easy to keep, it's not really that high value. It's not really that high quality. Usually. Not all the time, but usually. And the fact that you as a man are willing to leave, are willing to eject, are willing to abort, says to the woman, oh, I respect myself. I love myself. I know myself. I know my value. those are the type of men that they want to be with, and those are the type of men that they see as different than the others. Because there's a lot of simps, there's a lot of weak men that even though they're not getting the respect that they deserve, they're still going to stick around. But us high value men will always look for better, and we will always find better. So with that being said, guys, continue to get your passports, continue to book your flights, continue to be as high value as you can, and understand your worth. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Please like, subscribe. Thank you, guys.